Queen City News, and Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane is live in Newton this afternoon. Tara, is just a warm, dry, beautiful day where you're at right now.
Gorgeous, Morgan, I know. And of course, yes, we are talking about still the chance of rain developing as early as 24 hours from now. We can start to see maybe some light rain spilling into parts of our area. Yes, as you mentioned, I'm standing here in downtown Newton, the city of Newton, just outside of the Catawba County Museum of History. We're going to have a lot more coming up on our official hometown show on Queen City News at 5 with Maureen Wirtz and Brian Blakely. So you want to stay tuned for that. But we have a lot to get to when it comes to what's happening with our weather, even here locally in the Carolinas. So let's get right to it as we check out those current conditions here in this part of Catawba County. We have got a warm 81 degrees. The dew points are still generally in the dry zone, holding in the mid and upper 50s. So we're not feeling much of that humidity. We've got 70s up to our northwest, up in the mountains, and upper 70s to lower 80s is that theme down the mountain. As we've been talking about, and Andrew talking about this earlier, Hurricane Francine making landfall later on this evening here. It's a Category 1 system with that sustained wind that has been picking up around 90 miles per hour. That's going to continue to trek north and rapidly weakening as it pushes over land, basically up kind of around the Mississippi River Valley there through the end of the week. But along the way, we do get some of that tropical moisture. So that's why we're talking about some of those scattered showers starting to move in tomorrow. A couple of thunderstorms by Friday into Saturday. And then we're watching our Carolina coast. We could have a whole separate system, an area of low pressure that we're watching that may develop and swing more rounds of rain our way going into next week. So tomorrow will likely start dry, lots of clouds around, so temperatures being kept down just a little bit, but still ending up around that 80-degree mark with that chance of showers toward the end of the day. You can see some of that tropical moisture heading in with weakening Francine after it makes that landfall. Futurecast shows by 4 p.m. or so, a little bit of light rain, mainly to our south and west. We'll see that batch of maybe some lighter rain moving through later in the evening, and then just kind of some scattered activity Friday from the morning through the afternoon, but certainly some heavier pockets of rain. A couple of thunderstorms will be possible. Not a great threat of severe weather, though. And then as we look at rain chances, yeah, generally staying elevated right on through the weekend and even going into next week. Now, with some of this tropical moisture from Francine, as we take it out over the next 5 days, we're looking at those higher amounts likely setting up more south and west of Charlotte up to an inch. Possible here up toward, sections of Shelby, or rather Cleveland County, Morganton, maybe down through Chester, Chesterfield, South Carolina. The farther north and east you go, the drier it will be, or at least not as much rain. And as far as the wind goes, we'll just have some nice fall breezes picking up, wind gusts around, say, 20 to 25 miles per hour, but it'll stay a little bit on the breezy side even into next week as we could be tracking that next potential area of low pressure. Now, tropical depression number 7, have you heard this developed earlier today? Way out there over the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Africa. It's still way out to sea there, even by Monday morning, next Monday morning. So we have a while to track that one, but that will likely become our next tropical storm. By the way, Gordon is the next name on the list. And then here's that low I was talking about here. So it hasn't even developed yet. So we'll see what it does. But you can see how this one particular computer model shows some of that rain swinging in over the central and eastern portions of the Carolinas and maybe our way too by next Monday into Tuesday. We'll have to watch that for any wind impacts too, especially out there along the coast. All right, so here tonight, we're still staying dry. Temperature down to about 61 early in the morning, 81 in the afternoon with some showers rolling in. Again, staying on the breezy side right on into next week. And if you're headed up to the Panthers game, they're back here at home, that home opener on Sunday for the regular season here. It's going to be a little cooler, not terribly hot, certainly, 74 degrees. We'll have to watch for a few lingering showers and then more scattered showers and storms depending on what that system does going into next week, Morgan.